you will find that self-acceptance might be your greatest challenge, your greatest difficulty in your life. And we don't live the lives that we're meant to have unless we can accept that self, the self that we're meant to become. And I couldn't do that. And it didn't make sense to me. And then I turned 75 and now it does. Several years ago, I wrote an article saying I could become a billionaire because I knew I could transform the world, because I had the information that could transform the world, and that would cause me to become a billionaire. Because if you could give so many people a way to understand and love who they are, that would change our world. But I didn't believe it. I put it out there. No one else believed me either. And I kept saying it. Then I said I wrote myself a $10 million check because I thought, I know that I had something that I was supposed to do, that it's going to give me that kind of money because it's going to be that valuable. I put that away as well. See, because I did that in 2018. I said that couldn't possibly be happening. And then today I recorded a video and I said I was supposed to change the world. And that sounded so ridiculous to most people. Except that it's true. Then I stopped myself. I didn't stop myself. Wilhelm stopped me. They said, go and look at tomorrow, November 10th, to show me that I had all this information and I was ignoring it and denying it like you might have been denying yourself. That's the only reason we end up in difficulties in our lives or in the world. And nothing is happening accidentally. There's organization in your life and in our world, in the universe. And my life has proven that. But accepting that was an entirely new thing. Different. How could I go from being depressed, afraid, ill, sick, and all of these things, and then come to 75 and, oh, I'm in a different place? Well, you'll understand because I put those messages up because I want you to accept yourself. And the thing that will be the most shocking for you is there's a video there that was a channeling session that was held in 2021 that I didn't remember. And everything was said there, and it was so clear because there's an organization of information, and as we evolve in our consciousness, we access more of it. We won't all do that. And that's the difficulty that we see in our lives and in the world now, because too many of us have not been willing to own ourselves. And I'm the biggest culprit. Now, I will say that I didn't remember any of this, and also, I've done something no one else has done. I downloaded all of this information for 36 years that was organized. That's why it's called a quantum philosophy, because there's nothing that's going on that we haven't experienced or seen before in our lives. We just repeat things. But sometimes we make mistakes because we keep going back and doing old things. And that's what we're seeing in our world now. But then we're seeing it in our lives as well because we hold back. And that's what I was doing. But I can no longer do that. I want you to enjoy this video and the information that's there. The messages for November 10th, because I'm going to release them now because I'm changing. I can't look at this any longer and hold back because it's not helping me or anyone else. I obviously developed a skill that we'd never seen before because I didn't remember any of that. I didn't remember any of the stuff that I've downloaded all of these years, for 36 years, except it's completely organized. And it's turned into a quantum philosophy that can change anyone's life. And if enough people did it, it would change our world. I'm not the person to get it out there as much because I'm not a marketer and I've been terrible at all of that and I've screwed up so many things, but I know I have the information, so now I'm going to partner with people who can get me to that place where it gets to everyone. Because our world shouldn't look like this, and you should have a really great life. And that's the information I was given. I just forgot it all, as you did. That's what happens. We forget who we are. But now you'll understand, because when you go through these messages, it will be impossible for you not to access another aspect of yourself, another higher version of who you are. And especially when you listen to the recording from 2021. Everything's aligned, and so are you. And now is the time we are meant to take that next step, and that's what I'm doing today. See you soon.